No, the timer's on at 25. It should jump on.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Round 16 VPL2 men's clash between the hosts Brunswick Juventus and the visiting Beaumaris Soccer Club. My name is Alex Sivkorowski, and joining me in the commentary box tonight is Joe Sala. Joe, welcome to you.
Thank you, Alex. Good to be here. Round 19, here we come. Oh, sorry,
16.
Jumped the gun. 16, here we come, looking at it upside down.
Now, Joe, you've got some interesting news for us. We did bring it to everyone live last week, but we want to bring it to everyone's attention again this week. It is the 2024 raffle. I'll let you talk about it because it is such a fantastic prize that everyone needs to get on board very quickly.
Thank you, Alex. I will do. It is the Season 224 major raffle, suitably named Stay on Top of the World, and that's because the first prize is the penthouse experience at the Star Gold Coast Hotel, the Darling. Now, that's 5 nights accommodation, 2-bedroom penthouse, king-size beds. The value of this lovely first prize is in excess of $15,000. That comes complete with some funds for the flights up and back. Second prize is a 75-inch 4K UHD LED TV. And third prize is a Sony PlayStation. So we're eagerly awaiting that draw. Get your tickets now. Contact the club any way you can. They're on board, $20 each. Great prize.
Fantastic prize there for everyone to take on board. It is a huge, huge prize, as we said. Massive raffle there worth over $15,000. Accommodation, flights paid for you and a few guests. The second prize is not too bad either. So if you want to get tickets, make sure you visit the club or get in touch with us here. As we said, it is a massive game tonight against Brunswick Juventus and the visiting Beaumaris Soccer Club. This one's going to be for the ages. We'll start off with, obviously we want to thank our stream sponsor, Joe's Quality Meats at Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit and let them know that you're a proud Brunswick Juventus fan, and we couldn't have done it without Joe's Quality Meats and also our stream partner, OnFlow Media. Well, tonight it is a big game. We've got equal second place Brunswick Juventus facing off Melbourne Servia. Who are equal second with Melbourne Servia on 30 points. And they host bottom place Beaumaris tonight, who are trying to avoid their relegation battle as they are dead last and looking for some points this evening. The host, though, Brunswick Juventus last week came back from a 2-0 deficit to draw 2-2 with Box Hill. So they're looking to bring in some form from that game in that second half into tonight and ensure that they start off on a positive note. Mid-season transfer window obviously has opened up, and the gaffer Oliver Stankovsky has brought in 4 new faces, hoping to give the team a bit of a refresh and they can push on forward. We've got former youth product Felipe Sanchez from Melbourne Knights. He's an attacking midfielder / attacker. We've got Diego Miranda Real, young defender formerly of Werribee City and St Albans Dynamo. And forward Peter Marinkovic from Upfield Soccer Club and Anthony Trajkowski from Caroline Springs George Cross. So big ins there for Brunswick Juventus tonight. Beaumaris, though, they're coming off a tough 1-0 loss to Essendon Royals last week. Their last couple of games have been very tight games. They've lost only by a single goal at times. Their last win came all the way back in round 9 against Goulburn Valley Suns, so they'll be looking to get back on the winners list. As you can see, we've got kicked off. Our boys in black and white, and Beaumaris playing in their usual blue and yellow strips, so looking ever so easy to see for us here up in the commentary box, Joe, and this should be a really, really good game for both sides.
Look, it should be, and there's no reason why it won't be a good game. The last time these two sides met was round 5. We were successful 4-1 on that occasion, and hopefully we start off again in the same vein. Although Beaumaris got plenty to play for themselves, they weren't overawed in the first game, held their own for most of the game until we took the ascendancy. So the expectation is that we'll have a game on our hands, but quite confident the black and white can get the job done as we need to, getting towards the pointy end of the season, Alex.
Yes, that's right. Points matter here on in. We can't afford to have any more draws, as they say, but the gaffer has brought in, as we said, 4 new fresh faces to rejuvenate the squad a little bit and push forward in the last couple of games. So they'll be looking to impress, especially with Felipe Sanchez coming straight into the lineup tonight. So he's looking to obviously get off to a good start here. As Justin Mikulev streaming forward. That time it's cut off in the end, and a chance now for O'Reilly. We'll read you through the lineups as we go through them. For Brunswick Juventus, the captain Nicolas Simoy, number 6 Philip Petreski, 11 Joshua Ubina. In goals is 1 Suk Choi, 13 Matthew Lazaridis, 15 Mitchell Graham, 18 Lucas Oliveira, 28 Justin Mikulev, 21 Felipe Sanchez, 5 Matthew Watley, and 99 Max Batchelor. And for Beaumaris, number 1, the captain and goalkeeper is Fraser McLaren, 2 Samuel Mack, 4 Aaron Fabrice, 6 Patrick Bain, 9 Sean Greller, 12 Gavin O'Reilly, 20 Riley Casnell, number 21 Oliver Chadwick, 23 Keegan Guy, number 7 Brady Pollard, 16 Jorge Ackers, and number 3 is Carl Fitzsimmons. So Joe, strong lineup from both teams as both teams eager to really get off to a good start here.
Yeah, Beaumaris started off quite brightly, had a little bit of the ball, just both teams testing each other out. Number 21, Felipe Sanchez, former Brunswick Juventus junior, making his way back to the club from Melbourne Knights, so expectations are quite high for him. The gaffer's had some faith in him, so he starts off first off. The other boys, Anthony Tarkovsky from George Cross, Diego Miranda from Werribee, and Peter Marinkovic from Upfield, no doubt get their opportunity at some stage, as I dare say would Stefan Barasevic and Terence Carter.
Ball brought down. Beaumaris now look to go forward. In the middle of the park is O'Reilly. Can go further looking for that through ball, but there to cut it off is Graham. So the Gaffers had to make a few changes across the back line over recent weeks.
Yeah, some bad news with injury. Stefan Ristic has done a calf and his season looks like it's out. There's some issues with Jonathan Beaumaris and Matthew Kandari as well, so they both missed tonight. But he's got a decent length of squad, so shouldn't be too many abnormalities, shall we say, in the setup that he'd like to perform.
Headed back to Choi. Watley. Simioi. Key man for Beaumaris this evening is obviously going to be Sean Greller. 7 goals to his name this season, so they'll be relying on him to try to get off to a good start here. And something that we've struggled over the last couple of home games, Joe, is that we let the away team get the first goal.
Yes, it's been an issue for most of the season, even when we've come back. We hope to rectify that now. It's
Mikulev now. He's onside. Whips in a good ball into the box, looking for the back post. Not cleared. Eventually cleared by O'Reilly. Chance now. Lazaridis overrun it. Beaumaris now push forward here. Through ball. It's in. Looking for a cross. Defenders do their job. Shouts for handball. The referee this evening, William Quartermain, says no. Beaumaris pushed forward again, and that time no one there on the end of it.
They were quite compact in the first half in the round number 5 when we played them at their home. That's a compact ground, so they utilised the space and stayed nice and tight. Today will give us a little bit more opportunity to expose them with the space at CB Smith Stadium, but I don't expect them to be bowing down to any superiority.
Well, their season is on the line here. They are dead last. No wins since round 9. Over GV Suns, they go forward now. Another strong run here. Graham, the cross comes in. Still in, crosses it in again, headed away, not cleared properly. Brought down that time by Ubina. And they get out of trouble. Beaumaris now.
Just a little bit of a better quality final ball in there for Batchelor might make a result the next time round.
Foot race now as Beaumaris shrugs his tackler off, puts it into the box. Oh, dangerous cross there. It bounced through everybody.
I don't think Grella believed it was going to get there. Matthew Watley, it eluded him, and the number 7 didn't gamble and get to it.
Pollard that time.
Bit of a scramble there. Bit of a warning shot across the bow for Brunswick Juventus.
Well, they can't afford to allow those sloppy balls coming in. That was a big chance there. As Choi will get it back. This time swings at it. High ball in the air. Good contested header. This time, not an easy pickup for Choi. So Beaumaris not lying down early on. They are. Looks like that was offside.
Enthusiasm there.
Yeah, they're putting up a bit of a fight at the moment.
Just trying to see who that was, number 15. Don't believe he's on their list at this stage.
We might have to get an update on that from what we have on the list.
Yeah, well, we'll sort that at some stage. Choi looks to play out.
This time going to the left-hand side, looking for Vaz. Handball shouts that time. The referee definitely seen that one. As they switch over now, another diagonal ball. Choi comes out. So Beaumaris doing all the attacking in the opening minutes here at CB Smith Reserve.
Can't really say they've been the first to settle. It's been a bit scrambly. We've had a couple of opportunities to go wide, get in behind them, which haven't. But the final ball hasn't been quite there. But just both teams testing each other out.
Wynn taking that one off a little bit. A chance again now. Handball shouts. Referee William Quartermain is on the ball this afternoon, should I say. He's called a quite good chance now for Mikulev, playing in the right wing position, as last time we played at home he was playing a right back. Batchelor now is onside.
He's onside.
Cuts it back in. Penalty shouts. Referee has a good look at it. Fans not happy. Play on is the call. They go forward now.
May have just lost his footing there, I'd say. Not complaining too much, Max.
He's back on his feet. Has Vaz now in the centre of the park. Plays it in short. So, good call there by the referee.
Looks like Felipe Sanchez has settled in that midfield role, and Petrevski's gone out to the left.
As Batchelor gets another clip there, so he's in a bit in the thick of it as Petrevski has to go back. I think that's a good move there. Sanchez playing in the middle, and then Petrevski can drop deep. He does drop awfully a lot deep, and having someone in that 10 position can definitely help the boys as that one goes wide. Not the greatest of clearance, and it'll be a throw right in front of the Beaumaris bench. We've played so far almost 10 minutes here at CB Smith, and it's all been one-way traffic, Joe, with Beaumaris doing majority of the attacking. As Reed is looking to go short. Sanchez gets out of trouble nicely, and it'll be a Brunswick Juventus throw. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching around the world, let us know your thoughts on the game. We'll have to hear wherever you're watching from and how do you think this one's going to go. Played back out nicely. Cross into the box. It's flicked on here. Good football by the boys in black and white, looking to get it into the corner. Beaumaris defending like their lives are depending on it. They get out of trouble nicely now. They can push forward. Long through ball. Overran that time, and eventually Lazaridis composes himself. Petreski, lovely little spin move, gets out of trouble. Still going Petreski. Releases finally back to Choi.
Good play there to hang on to the ball in tight circumstances.
Lazaridis now in the centre of the park. Ubina needed to attack that one early. Petreski mistiming it. Brought down by Ackers. Petreski finally got a swing to a smart play by Mikulev. Just over hitting that one, but they get it back again through Graham.
Surface looks very hard, Alex. The ball bouncing quite high once it hits the turf.
Also a bit windy out there too, as O'Reilly has to go back to Fitzsimmons. Batchelor dropping deep. Not the greatest of connection that time, but they have the numbers in the back line there as McLaren plays it in short. Oh, poor ball that time, but couldn't get on the end of it. Was
unable
Ubina
to control it.
slicing that one off the boot. Will come to Choi. So really at the moment, no one really taking control of the game.
A little bit sloppy, some passes going astray at this stage. Both teams a little bit nervous for opposite ends of the reasoning. One is 3 points off the summit, and the other one's looking for some help down below. So both teams understand the importance of the game.
Another diagonal ball across field. Mikulev brings it down. He's onside. Justin Mikulev now. Goes left, goes right, gets around his marker, chips it over the back post, looking for a Vaz, tried to header it down. Eventually it's cleared, that time by Bain. Beaumaris surviving another scare. Ref says play on now as they go attacking forward, but they turn over to Ubina. He goes wide again. Mikulev been busy in the last couple of minutes. Gets out around one, just had too many blue shirts around him, needed a bit of support. And coming back to assist is Grella, who goes back to Caswell.
He's picked up the ball loose a couple of times with Bino and looking for the forward play, but once he's delivered that, he's delivered it into a hornet's nest and unable to retrieve the ball back again, and we turn it over.
Grella back out to O'Reilly. Lost one over the top, looking for Ackers. Oh, good ball into Pollard. Working his way through. Grella has a chance, that time straight at Choi, so first real shot on target this evening. Sean Grella, 7 goals for Beaumaris as Choi sends it upfield. Batchelor brings it down. They have to go back to Fabrice, who goes back to McLaren.
I think they've set us up with the numbers, Alex, because number 18 doesn't look like number 9, Sean Grella. So I'm not even on the list. There
Number 18. Oh, we've definitely been set up for sure.
Yep.
We'll do our very best, ladies and gentlemen, to get on that. They've got 19, which is Matthew Hughes.
He's a substitute.
Yeah.
He's not out there at the moment. Commentator's nightmare. We'll persevere. Matthew Watley looking to start proceedings. Moving forward, looking to go long, goes short out to Mikulev. Nice ball attempted over the top, cut out by who we think is number 9, Grella. Beaumaris playing themselves out of trouble here. Some nice football. Turned over and a throw in for the Zebras on the far side. Matthew Graham been able to get forward quite a few times here to feed the ball up the line for Micallef to do some damage. Been able to get round behind him a couple of times, but the final ball just hasn't been here. Turns into trouble, does Sanchez. Beaumaris on the ascendancy. Ball's cut back. Too many black and white players. We turn it over again, unfortunately, but the skipper's there to clean up. Lazaridis goes inside. Batchelor lay off. Off to Graham. Micallef out wide. Looks inside. A bit of a shove there. The ball rolls on. Just not long enough for Mitchell Graham to get there. Makes an attempt on the keeper. Watley cleans up. Turns over, unfortunately, and wins it back, the medalist. You can beat him once, but you can't beat him twice in a row, Matthew Watley. One doesn't collect Mirabella medals for making too many mistakes.
Well, unfortunately, we're not able to get the confirmed numbers. We'll get them at half-time. We'll just have to go with what we have here as Lazaridis cuts that one off. Sanchez tried to get there in time, but they win the ball back here. Have to go back to Choi, so steady game so far. Opportunity now for Watley.
Both teams with their half chances, Alex.
Good little turn here from Oliveira. Puts a through ball to Batchelor now. Very hard to handle at the moment. Batchelor, he's been a handful for the defenders as they go wide. Another long ball through. Ubina squares it. Chance for Batchelor now. Takes a touch, lays it off. Micallef has a shot. It's blocked. Maybe it should have been better for Batchelor to shoot as Petreski just mistimed it. Chance now for Beaumaris. He's kept it in. Good work there by Grella. Has to concede a bit of ground for Brees. So missed opportunity there for Brunswick Juventus.
Both Batchelor and Felipe Sanchez probably in position to shoot. They had that rerun again, that may have taken a different option.
So it's a game of chances, and at the moment, no one's taking their chances. Lazaridis goes through a little dipping run now, gets around his marker, puts a through ball. Another chance here. Cross comes in, looking for Batchelor, but might have taken a deflection, and it is a corner. So almost 18 minutes played here at CV Smith Reserve. It is still 0-0. Teams are trying to find that killer blow. Very windy out there, favouring throwing from left of the screen. Cross comes in. It's headed on. Still in play. Eventually cleared. Petreski's there to clean up. Is it short? And you can see that time the wind just took that ball straight away, Joe. And
yeah, didn't time it all that well, Lazaridis, on that occasion. Looking for the first time ball diagonal, but technique not just there on that occasion.
Looping throw. One back by Lazaridis, who goes back to Choi, who returns the ball to him. Just got to be a little bit calm here in possession and don't need to do anything silly. Watley, the centre back, got a bit of space in front of him. Graham offers support. They'll go back to Choi. Lazaridis.
Just not finding that space in the middle. They're looking for somebody to come short to collect it, but keep having to look up. Looks long. There we go.
Micallef coming in to assist. He goes to Graham. So finding it difficult to get out of the fence at the moment, trying to play Choi, the extra man. They eventually go wide. Simeoi now has to make a run, gets out of trouble. The referee will call a free kick.
Well, he had the ball in possession then. Just sort of wasted a bit of time.
Micallef. Lovely ball in. Finds Ubina. Can go wide again. Big, heavy touch there from Ubina. Petreski's there to clean up. Can push it out wide. Showing too much of the ball now under the pump, and that'll be a throw right in front of the gaffer.
Right, a heavy touch by Ubina. Both Ubina and Mikulev have shown a little bit of spark already in this game. Just need something to go their way. At the moment, the touch is letting him down in the final third.
Short throw in.
It's early on in the game. Everybody's fitness is still quite high, so there's a bit of a scramble fight in the middle. So
O'Reilly now. So Beaumaris enjoying a bit of possession. Quick 1-2 football. Petreski cuts it off. Finally gets rid of it. They clear, but it's...
Safety first by Watley. Not sure wasn't his greatest pass out, but...
As they say, if in doubt, knock it out as the throw comes in. Another high ball cleared. It's another chance for Beaumaris. So, very scrappy game so far. No one really taking the game by the scruff of the neck. Massive 3 points on offer for both sides.
Not unusual for these types of game. One of the top sides, one of the bottom sides. It's
not the greatest of clearance. It's gone back into the box now. Chance for Beaumaris. A shot comes in. It looks like it's going to be a free kick.
Going our way. Bit of hands around the waist there. Yeah, it's not unusual for these types of game. The bottom team usually lifts a bit, knowing the work that they have to do, and if the top team's not at its best, we don't want to even discuss that scenario.
As Petreski. Simioi making a darting run. Looking for that through ball.
A lot of space out to the right. We don't get hold of it. We do again. Ubina fighting his way through.
As Sanchez in the middle patiently waiting. Petreski's there to assist. Back to Ubina. Quick movements here from Brunswick Juventus now. Ubina going forward. Lines up across. Brought down by Batchelor. Tries to cut back on his right.
Just a bit unlucky. It was a lovely control and touchdown. Just hit the defender on the heel and took away the opportunity, but nice work by Matt Batchelor. I like the way he's moving about tonight.
Ubina again. Petreski. Vaz trying to get out of trouble. Tried to do a no-look pass there, Lucas Vaz, and that time gave away a free kick. So almost 25 minutes played here at CB Smith Reserve. It's still 0-0. Not much to really talk about. It's been a very tough game. Conditions aren't exactly favouring, well, they're probably favouring Beaumaris, you would say, Jay, as the wind's blowing in their direction.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the corner flags. They're sort of all over the place.
Choi comes out strong.
Good take by Choi.
Quick release now. Chance for the boys stream forward. Mikulev now. Graham still running on. Good 1-2. Graham's got to go forward now. Ooh, whips in across it. Takes out Fabrice there. Nice Falcon. That's got to sting in this cold weather, that's for sure.
Yeah, unintentional. Probably dazed a little bit, takes the sting out of you. You're right, on a cold day.
Good sportsmanship there by the boys from Black and White as they check up on his medic comes out and make sure that he's okay. And we'll give you an update on the other games. Altona City and Box Hill is 0-0. Pascoval leading 1-0 against Essendon Royals.
It's been a bit of a local derby down there. They'd be happy with that scoreline, Pascoval.
So it is a corner. Chance for the boys in Black and White to try to get one here. The cross comes in, it's deep. Watley headed it. Couldn't get his directional right. Twisting and turning. Chance now comes through. It's a good block. It's another corner.
just got underneath of Watley. It turned out to be a glance instead of a header towards goal. Nice take on the edge there by Binu, and unfortunately not able to control the ball. But we do get the corner. It'll be an in-swinger.
Another opportunity here.
Referee's just making sure that the ball's in the dome. It is now.
Cross comes in. It's a good one. Punched away by McLaren. Petreski on the edge of 18-yard box. Batchelor onside. No, referee says it was offside there, so a bit unlucky.
Looked a little bit innocuous, the shot, but it was definitely headed in the right direction by Petreski.
Just coming off of Vaz that time, and Batchelor tried to
improvise.
Yeah, best word. As McLaren now to bring it back into play here. Just ticking over 26 minutes now. There's a chance going to... it's going to be a free kick going in the way of Beaumaris. So, tough game so far. As Joe said, it's usually a team that's at the top and playing the team that's right at the bottom. It's not going to be a pretty affair, so you know it's going to be only a goal in it. Beaumaris are fighting for survival for them. A point is good enough. Brunswick Juventus pushing on for the top spot, obviously in equal second as the cross comes in now. It's deep. Choi, just gone through his fingers, but it will be a corner for Beaumaris. Bit unlucky there. Under
a little bit of pressure from the attacker.
Yeah.
Could have gone either way. Sometimes keepers are protected by referees, other times it's fair game. But you're right, the only other score in the 4 games so far is Pascoe Vale 1, Essendon Royals 0. The rest of the games 0-all. Altona City Box Hill and North Sunshine Eagles, Nunawading is also 0.
Cross comes in, easy pick up there for Choi. He's looking to release, but no one really available. Sanchez is the only one up front. A quick release now, chance to go forward here. Lovely through ball, Sanchez. Just had too many around him. It is a throw, so good bit of passage of play there. They released the pressure out of defence.
Out of the two teams, at the moment we look like we want to send the ball forward early. We've got players that can play triangles, play passes and play in tight, but just not utilising them when we carry the ball forward. At the moment we're relying on something deep.
No foul as that one's cleared. There'll be another throw just in front of the Beaumaris bench.
I'd like to see more involvement from our midfield to just hold the ball steady and go forward a bit with some passing moves.
Quick flick on. Vaz trying to break through. Gets the ball back again. And that time just couldn't get his cross in. And it's a chance for a kick in by McLaren.
Petreski patrolling in front of the front 4. Rubino to the right. Felipe Sanchez looks like he's taken on that position just in front of the front 3. As I say, all of those players are capable of ball playing. I just don't see us utilising our strengths at the moment.
Obviously Sanchez just getting used to the system. So chance here. And it is a yellow card. I'm not sure who he showed that to. Is it Beaumaris player?
Yeah, Beaumaris player that just stood in front of the ball. Cheap yellow card. Had his time again, he probably wouldn't be there.
So Brunswick Juventus just getting on top of the game now. They sense that maybe it's time to go and show why they're one of the top teams. The cross comes in just on the edge of the box. Mikulev cuts that one off the chest, says the referee. He gets it under control. Plays it in. 1 little 2. Again, got to be careful here. They do concede a bit of ground.
It's okay. As long as we keep possession and play the ball, we're capable of it. By playing the ball and getting into space, we can make some room for each other.
Sanchez trying to twist and turn, get out of trouble. can see it, a bit of ground to Watley. Graham's next to him, goes to Batchelor. Just out-muscled that time. Batchelor looking for a free. Referee says play on now. Beaumaris stream forward here. It's Caswell going forward. He lays it off nicely for the chance. Oh, he just took a heavy touch there. It was an opportunity to shoot.
It's a bit fortunate there.
Very lucky as Petreski goes forward. Brought down nicely by Batchelor. In the centre of the park now. Sanchez trying to break through. He's got Mikulev. Oh, just overhit that one. And missed Graham as well.
It was good transitional play by us as well, but just fell apart at the wrong. But Beaumaris there's just showing that they can carry the ball. Just for a poor touch, otherwise could have been a shot on goal.
Bain has to go back to Fitzsimmons. He goes for a bit of a run. He pushes it out wide. Beaumaris now going forward. Fitzsimmons again. Lost one over the top, cut off. Got to utilise the ball now. Long ball over the top. Batchelor's off by a good country mile.
Just took his eyes off the line. It seems to be currently the preferred, if we can isolate him, we look like going over the top. Just hasn't worked out so far. And anything that's come short, the centre half's been on Batchelor. But I like his movement, especially in the first 15 minutes. Very good. So there's hopefully better things to come.
Beaumaris looked to move it forward that time. Not getting his angles right, just over half an hour played. Brunswick now playing it out from the back. Watley. Going short to Graham. Graham in the middle to Petreski. Trying to find that extra gap. Lazaridis.
High up the pitch, Lazaridis.
He's waiting for it. They eventually did it.
Now
it gets
comes
to him.
off.
So good running here from Lazaridis now. Needs a cross. It's a good deep one. It might have taken deflection. It did. It is a corner. So good result there. Patient build up that time from Matthew Lazaridis. He was waiting for it and waiting for it. Eventually came and finally got to him.
Sanchez came deep to get the ball and created the space. Lazaridis was able to pick up the pass on the third attempt. Better from the Zebras. Keen to put something on the scoreboard now. I'm not sure. Fraser McLaren's on the floor at the moment. Not sure what happened there. Doesn't look. Didn't see what happened. But McLaren's on the floor. Referee has a chat to Max Batchelor. There's no remonstrating, so I don't think anything untoward. McLaren looks over to the linesman, and the referee now goes over to the linesman.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here. McLaren is...
Well, whatever happened, it happened behind the play, but nobody remonstrated or carried on, so I don't suspect there's too much in it. It looks like there may be something in it. It's calling over Batchelor. As McLaren points the direction.
It's a yellow card. It's a Batchelor. I'm not sure what it was for. So Max Batchelor goes into the books. That's his third
McLaren
yellow.
indicating there was a flailing arm.
That's his third yellow for the season.
Well, if it was, it's quite lucky to just receive a yellow by the sounds of it.
McLaren saying he's got elbowed there, but referee having none of it. He's spoken to his assistant. All right, free kick now for Brunswick Juventus, just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Is this the moment now? Cross comes in. Oh, he's overhit that.
That Urbino, bit of a wasted shot across the bow there. McLaren still unhappy with proceedings. Bit of a journeyman, Fraser McLaren, good goalkeeper on his day. Great club servant.
McLaren to bring it in now. Everyone coming over to the camera side here. High ball in the air. Good header from Watley. But Beaumaris unable to retain possession as Lazaridis now goes for a bit of a darting run. Looks for a through ball. Lovely ball there from Lazaridis. Might have been a tad too heavy. But Petreski's here to clean up now. Watley in the middle of the park here. Go short to his captain. The switch is on. Mikulev allows to run to Graham. Graham.
Bit of a no-look pass there, didn't quite hit the mark.
They get caught out here now. A chance for Beaumaris here. O'Reilly goes wide, looking for Grella, but eventually it's cleared for a throw. So a bit sloppy there from
both sides.
Mitchell Graham.
Both sides a little bit sloppy there with the accuracy.
And it looks like a substitution here. I didn't see who it is. It's number 22, which is George Smedhurst, and number
22 or 23 it says there. 23 was
23.
Keegan Guy going off.
And coming on was number 14, which we don't have on the list.
Mike Noble. Yep, 14 Michael Nobes.
Yep, Michael Nobbs. I didn't have him. So early substitution there for Beaumaris.
They'd be quite happy to go in the sheds at half-time, 0-all Beaumaris. Not been out of it, a couple of half chances. Slowly, I can see the black and white tide getting a little bit more potent.
Clear that time by Fabrice. Flicked on by Pollard. So it's Pollard switching flanks with Grella. Trying to cause a bit of confusion now as Beaumaris trying to stream forward. O'Reilly. Lost one over the top. Oh, it's a good ball chance. Oh, it's a good finish. And there we have it. It's Beaumaris who opened the scoring.
Not to say that Beaumaris can't contribute to the occasion. I didn't see the scorer there.
It was a lovely flick over the top. And it's that man, Sean Grella, who gets the first goal in the 39th minute. And not the end to the half that Brunswick Juventus won it. That's Grella's 8th goal for the season.
Goal Beaumaris Soccer Club. Brunswick Juventus 0, Beaumaris 1. Goal scorer number 18, Sean Grella.
So it's the visitors once again getting off to the start. And
having said they'd be happy with 0-all at half time after that performance, they've made it a little bit better, a little bit more palatable at half time.
So once again, the boys in black and white let themselves down with allowing the opposition to get the goal, and that's got a sting going into the half-time break. They really haven't shown much either side, and first real chance, Beaumaris put it away through Grella. That's his 8th goal for the season. But more importantly, it's 3 points now. They dictate the game. So the boys in black and white now have an uphill battle going to the final minutes of half-time as Watley. Petreski dropping very deep, almost centre-back style. Trying to push numbers forward now. Need to be careful though, don't need to go 2 down before half-time as Micallef, Graham. Graham still going forward, goes wide. Ubina skips past 2. Again, just no purchase on that ball. That is offside.
Yep. It wasn't. You weren't in your own half, son. It was a nice run, but he was about a metre offside there. Look, a little bit dangerous going down this right-hand side. We just upped the ante a little bit, which I think was what was lacking before. The speed of the ball movement was a bit flat. Looked like that's shaken us into a bit of life here.
Micallef back to Petreski. So 5 minutes to go before half-time here. Beaumaris lead 1-0. Batchelor has to drop almost to the centre circle to receive. He's got to go forward. Watley looks up. Chance now. Good little spin move. Gets out of trouble. Ubina trying to create some magic. Micallef as well. Handed away that time by Fabrice.
Noticeable ball speed difference once we've gone behind, which will make the gaffer just a little bit livid at half-time, I could imagine.
I hate to be in those dressing rooms. It'll be an almighty spray, that's for sure. There's Watley. Looks up again. High ball over the top, looking for Vaz. He brings it down. Smart play. Ubina flicks it over the top. Micallef is onside. Just got to compose himself. Squares it. Oh, it's almost gone backwards into McLaren.
Bit of a scramble with safely back into McLaren's arms. A little bit more as we expected.
As he goes forward, Ubina cuts that one off. Another chance for Beaumaris now.
Well, the linesman's got involved there and picked out a free kick. Or it's been a throw-in. So he's done his... No, he's picked out a free kick. So the linesman just flagging that it was a free kick.
So Motley now out to Graham. Goes to Micallef. So Graham and Micallef linking up on this right-hand side. Petreski. So they're moving the ball around a lot faster, but it's not really creating an attacking position here. Simyoy. Watley now. They can drive forward here. Graham. Oh, late challenge there from Fabrice. And that's going to be a card.
Bit telecast there, the pass from Watley. And unfortunately, Aaron Fabrice has just got there a tad late and collects his first yellow card for the game.
That's his 5th for the season, so...
Might have a break soon. He's left a little bit on... Graham, I think it is, yes.
Yeah. You can see when they move the ball around a lot quicker, Joe, they do catch Beaumaris out, but...
Well, it's been noticeable, but it's been required.
Yeah, they left it a little bit late here in the half.
Been a little bit more pedestrian. Here we go.
Micallef now gets it towards the edge of the box. Referee's going to call it back.
Referee not ready for the...
Petreski might have just tried to do the sneaky
Very
there.
unusual. Beaumaris just milking a little bit of time off the clock. We've had a couple of minutes stoppages with a couple of injuries and McLaren's escapade in the area. No one from Beaumaris is too keen to get the game going, justifiably.
Well, they're in the box seat here. Chance for Petreski. Lofts it into the box now. There's no one on the end of it that really could claim it as Grella. Just holds it up. Wants to get around his marker, take a deflection. It will be a throw, so they'll make up more seconds on the clock here. Waiting for the 4th official to put the board up.
I expect a couple of minutes at the very least.
At least 3, I would say. Long throw, looping throw. Brunswick send it forward. Sanchez. Got a lovely touch. It'll be 2 minutes of at a time, so 2 more minutes to play. And it's going to be another throw here for Brunswick Juventus now. Can they try to land a late blow here? They quickly move it along. Holds it up, gets it out of trouble. Cross comes in. No one on the end of it. It's all Beaumaris, blue shirts. One back again. Lazaridis has to go to Watley. Graham to his right. Goes to Mikulev. Looking for options. Batchelor. Look for Ubina, but a bit flat-footed as Fabrice just sends it wherever he can. Chewy's there to clean up. Almost a minute played, a minute to go here, so not much time left for the boys in black and white. Petrescu. Fabrice wins the header. Eventually it's cleared by Pollard. Back to Choi. So the boys in black and white are really just finding it difficult in that final third at the moment as the half-time whistle almost upon us.
I'm sure there'll be a little bit of a shake-up in the second half. We'll need
Watley
it.
took a deflection, but again, Brunswick Juventus second to the ball and they give away a cheap free kick, and I think that might be enough for half-time. As McLaren will take his time. No rush to go forward. And that'll be it. It's the halftime whistle here at CB Smith Reserve. This round 16 clash. It is the visitors Beaumaris Soccer Club leading 1-0 thanks to a goal from their forward in Sean Greller in the 39th minute. It's been a very sloppy game. Neither side really showing much in the first half. There was one opportunity there for Beaumaris and they took it, whereas the boys in black and white really haven't had the best of games. They go at the halftime break, down a goal. We'll be back after the halftime break. Plenty of football still left to come. Don't go away. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this round 16 clash between the host Brunswick Juventus and the visiting Beaumaris Soccer Club. If you've just joined us, you've missed I can't say it's an entertaining first 45 minutes, but definitely an interesting one. Beaumaris taking the lead in the 39th minute from Sean Greller. And our boys in black and white just need to really get their heads back in game. It's Alex Sivkorowski and Joe Salo with you, Joe. Halftime is done and dusted. And the boys in black and white really just have nothing but themselves to blame in the end.
All to play for, Alex. You're right. Just a bit too pedestrian-like, our movement. So hopefully that changes in the second half. As I say, much rides on this. It keeps us in touch. For Beaumaris, the opposite is true. They look to get themselves off the bottom.
So it's a big advantage point now for Beaumaris. They're in control of the game, so they dictate the terms, and it's up to the boys in black and white to really step it up and show what they're capable of. As early free kick that time, free kick in the first half was 8-3 in favour of Beaumaris. They didn't really allow us to play that free flow attacking football that we're used to.
I don't see any changes, Alex,
no,
for the black and white team.
None for Beaumaris either, as Lazaridis now, you can sense a bit of urgency early on here. That one's not the greatest of balls, as Watley eventually has to send it forward. We still don't know who number 16 is. We'll get back to you. I previously had him down as Daniel Brooks, but not too sure if that's the same person. So I tried to look it up on the team sheets. It wasn't there.
Well, I have him as Jorge Akers.
Sorry, you're right there. I've got it wrong. It's Jorge Akers. My apologies there, Jorge. I do have you.
There's a couple of numbers that aren't on the list, so we take no credit for that if you're watching.
Obviously, I want to thank our major sponsor for broadcasting this telecast, Joe's Quality Corner at Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit. Big, massive sponsors of ours, and we can't thank them enough. As the forward now, as the shot comes in, it's blocked. Chance now cleared eventually as they stream forward. Petreski in the middle of the park. He darts it wide. Oh, that was an awkward one there from Mack. Don't know whether the referee says play on, but there should have been at least a free kick going our way. But play on is the call as Greller, the goal scorer, gets out of trouble. They go wide. They find Pollard. Pollard now goes back. Greller, not the greatest of crosses, but makes it awkward. The shot comes in. It's over the bar. There was another missed opportunity there, Joe.
That was a let-off for the Brunswick Juventus. A bit too much space in the bar in the box there. For being their top goal scorer, Greller. Is Greller their top goal scorer?
Eight goals for the season.
He does a lot of his work in behind the strikers, from what I can tell. Just presents himself, always trying to find that ball to play into the right spot. But that was a big let-off for Brunswick Juventus. I'd expect this goes the way it does, another 10 minutes or so, and the gaffer will have to ring some changes to get some continuity and some thrust going forward here.
Lazaridis, Ubina, it's a poor one. Petreski's there to clean up. Late challenge there from Petreski. Ubina turns it over, but the free kick will come back. And Beaumaris are not going to make it easy for us. I think
Beaumaris are sensing that they can press us defensively. We're likely to turn it over, and that's happened on a number of occasions. Lucky on this occasion, we got the free kick, but we'll need to do better than that.
Choi playing almost a sweeper type role now. They've got to utilise this to our advantage as Watley goes back to our captain Simioi. Got a bit of space in front of him. I'm not sure who the target was there, but they've turned it over as they win it back again now. Another chance to go forward. Cross is not the greatest as Batchelor tries to work his way back in it. Good run here from Beaumaris now. Pollard twisting, turning. And it will be a Beaumaris throw.
That long ball isn't going to cut the mustard too many times. Beaumaris been able to cope with that mostly pretty well all night long.
Headed backwards. Cross came in and takes a deflection, so it'll be another throw here. Beaumaris not looking to move things along quickly here to take as much time off the clock as they can. It's 45 minutes. We know it's a long time in football.
In the lull, across the road here at in the Shire of Moonee Valley, we've got Essendon Royals got one back over Pascoe Vale, so Essendon Royals 1, Pascoe Vale 2 at a mid-table clash there. Cross comes in. Oh, Choi.
What a save.
Choi keeps us in the game. As Beaumaris looked to press the ascendancy, and that's why Choi has had an outstanding season so far, just continuing on his way.
Well, the way things are going, Joe, you think that Beaumaris equals second and Brunswick are dead last there. Beaumaris are playing out of their skins at the moment. They're leading 1-0 and they're pushing for a second goal. They know they can't afford to rest now.
A little bit of a test of character, Alex, appears now.
Who's going to step up for the boys in black and white as, again, the poor turnover, looking for Micallef that time. I think it's got to come down to basics. Get the basics right. They'll go back to McLaren. High ball. Ubina battling. Good little touch here. Sanchez trying to weave his magic now. It comes out to Lazaridis. Made a couple of good runs earlier on in the first half. Just got stuck underneath the... there. Oh, another strong challenge. That time on Ubina. He's gone down.
Advantage.
Referee waves him on. Cross comes in. It's header gone backwards. They clear. Beaumaris. Ubina still on the ground there. Might force a change. Play on is the call. He's back on his feet. Driving forward now. Bit of urgency here. Micallef composed himself. Couldn't beat the first man. Beaumaris can't get the clearance they wanted. They eventually do. And it's going to be a throw. And I think it might be a sub. Yep, we do have our first substitution here for Brunswick Juventus.
Coming on 26.
Which is Anthony Trajkowski, the new signing from Caroline Springs, George Cross.
And going off number 11.
Which is Joshua Ubina, and that could have been from that challenge. Might have just taken a bit too much out of him. So Anthony Trajkowski coming in, the new boy from Caroline Springs, George Cross. Plenty of experience football in the Victorian Pyramid. Can he be the one that gets him over the line here tonight as Beaumaris clear? And that will be a throw in right near the corner flag.
Yep. So less than 10 minutes in, the Gaffers decided to swing things around, hopefully to get the right combination for us to get back on parity. Long throw comes in.
Two new boys into the squad. It's a corner now.
Cheap corner, Beaumaris not concentrating there. Under no pressure, but put it behind for a corner.
Petreski comes across now. Can he find someone? This is where the big man in Beaumaris usually comes in handy with his height, but out of the squad, the late call as a cross comes in now. It's straight to McLaren. No pressure from anyone. Has a look around as
wily old character McLaren takes no prisoners, fully focused on his job.
Lazaridis, I think there has been a substitution as well at half time for us. Looks like Terence Carter's on and Max Batchelor's off. Can't see Batchelor anywhere.
Unless that was an injury probe, I'm not quite sure. I thought
No.
Max put himself about quite a bit.
No board came up at half time, so apologies there. Eventually,
maybe the yellow card was influencing the decision there by the gaffer to switch centre forwards.
well, he's on his third one, so maybe a good decision, especially with a couple of big games coming up now as they're driving forward. Got to be careful not to turn it over. Eventually it does. Petreski's there to clean up. Lazaridis also rushing back, so sense of urgency here from the boys in black and white. Plays it upfield, but no one really there. Beaumaris clear. High ball. Petreski just losing it in the light. Headed back. It's a hot ball at the moment now. Beaumaris trying to get it under control. They eventually do. One back now. Petreski, don't think he was expecting it, so poor turnover there in the middle. Beaumaris now streaming forward here. They can go further wide, cut off by Lazaridis. He has to go now. Oh, just couldn't get his angles right. It's forced to Vaz. Couldn't go wide. He just couldn't get his foot on the end of it as he slipped at the last second. So pressure football now from both sides.
Both teams understanding it's a crucial time in the game. Another goal either way can change the course of the game.
You just feel if it can go our way, you feel like the momentum will shift massively. As the cross comes in, Trojkoski trying to get involved early on, but they turn it over again.
Beaumaris is up the ante a little bit as well with their tempo.
Good run there. Referee says play on. Petreski. Mikulev now. He's trying to stream forward.
Terence Carter trying to play off the shoulder this time.
Carter just couldn't get there. And a couple of looks like a Beaumaris players down, as well as Brunswick Juve. Can't quite see who it is.
Didn't see the collision. It could have been a bit of a collision.
As we have a break in play as the cameraman swings it around and the medical come over. Looks like it could be Watley from what it looks like. It might actually be. He's just holding that hamstring or the calf strain there.
That won't be good news.
No, magic spray comes out.
I'll take the opportunity to look across the scoreboard in the other games. Essendon Royals 1, Pascoe Vale 2, Altona City and Box Hill still 0-all, 56 minute. The North Sunshine Nunawading City game is also 0-all and pending, so obviously a bit of communication mishap there, and Beaumaris still lead Brunswick Juventus 1-0 here at CB Smith Stadium in Marybeck.
So Watley limps off. I don't know, it's not going to force a change. The gaffer just checks up on him. I'll give him a couple of minutes to jog it off, as now Brunswick Juventus will be down a player as Beaumaris go forward. Good ball there from Lazaridis, but not on the same page as Sanchez. Now Beaumaris go forward. The ball, Simioi's there to cut it off. They go back to Troy. Watley limps back on, so seems to have recovered. Simioi now for a bit of space here on the left-hand side. Just got to drive forward now. Carter dropping deep. Plays it out wide, plays the 1-2 with Vaz. Good work here, still gets it back to Vaz now. Looks up, can he find the cross? Done it nicely. Cross comes in, it's the deep one. And the back there, Mikulev just over for him. Another opportunity that time. Just on the 60th minute mark now. And Beaumaris not in a rush at all to even retrieve the ball.
No, and it looks like more of the same. A little bit of a change in personnel hasn't really sparked anything for Brunswick Juventus at the moment.
I think Watley's gone down again, and we'll get him to...
that's not good news.
Yeah, that's going to force a change, I think.
He's a man mountain. If something's not quite right for him, it'd be very... it'd be serious. He wouldn't be one to walk off the pitch, and this time he has. So substitution 14 comes on for Matt Watley. And number 14 is the new player from the Werribee, Diego Miranda.
So experienced campaigner, former Werribee City and also St Albans Saints. So plenty of experience from him and good inclusion for Watley. So he'll shore up the back line, but the gaffers had to make a couple of changes due to out of his control. So McLaren now to bring it in. High ball in the air. Graham looks like to switch back into the centre-back position, and Miranda will move to the right. Chance now for Mikulev. Just got to play the simple football here as one back, Petrisky playing very deep. A little flick on, but to really no avail. Beaumaris just send everything forward, not taking any risk whatsoever. As Petrisky swings that wide. Tried to pick two men out, unfortunately. Found Mack. Ball over the top now. It's a foot race here.
Goes our way.
Good run here from Mikulev. Trajkovski joining in. So it's Sanchez. Apologies. Petrisky. There's a chance now for Simeoi. He's got Lazaridis waiting for it here. It's got to go now. Simeoi, good run here by the captain. Still going to captain. Squares it for Carter. Just couldn't get there in time. Another opportunity. Sanchez, can he get it back to Carter? Carter can't get a shot off. Sanchez! It's gone wide.
Right idea and good little passage of play. Spurred on by the skipper, Nicolas Simeoi, darting down the left. Bit of half chance there for Terence Carter and Felipe Sanchez.
Looks like a yellow card to the substitutions for holding the ball up.
Gee, that's a bit... Beaumaris substitutes down there, obviously trying to do their job for the game, Alex. Just delay a little bit of time. Every second counts when you're 1-0 up against one of the fancy teams in the league.
Well, it's a massive 3 points for Beaumaris. McLaren sends it upfield. Cleared. Carter was waiting for it, but unfortunately Sanchez just got in the way. McLaren hunted by two. He goes up direct route. Petrisky. And it's going to go against him that time. A bit unlucky for Petrisky. Just need someone like that run that Simeoi did, Joe. If someone can just show the same sort of grit, I'm sure we can get one back easily.
You almost feel like it has to be a special effort from one of the quality players.
Plenty on the pitch. Chance now. Sanchez, lovely ball out wide. He finds Vaz. He has to hunt it down. It's a hot ball. He just manages to keep it in. Lucas Vaz now. Little step over. The Brazilian. Can he show some magic? Crosses it into the box. Beaumaris can't get the clearance they wanted. It's still in play.
Not enough bodies in the box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders of Beaumaris in there. They understand the importance of this. They'll fight out to the grit. It's up to the black and white team to force the issue here.
Petrisky. Good work there from Sanchez. Petrisky now. Carter getting involved, trying to outrun his opponent. Bustles him off. Maybe just showed too much, but no advantage. So good call by the referee there. William Quartermain. Now, with the wind behind them, Joe, you feel like someone surely has to have a crack here. Either direct that goals or make it bounce in front of McLaren.
I'm pretty sure that's what Philip Petrisky's actually just saying to Lucas Oliveira there. Just trying to keep Fraser McLaren guessing as to whether it's going to be the left foot or the right foot. Fair breeze, as you can see by the uniforms fluttering in the breeze.
Just got to have someone ready to tap it in. That's all that's required here.
My money's on Oliveira, who looks the more likely at this stage.
Well, he's definitely got a bit of a run-up. Roberto Carlos here. He does a little bit of a jiggle. Direct ball. The ball does its job. Eventually it's cleared. So couldn't get the height he wanted. Plenty of power behind it. And it's a free kick again going in the way of Brunswick Juventus now. So Beaumaris just trying to frustrate the play here and stop at every chance they get.
The more pressure we put on them, the better it is. We're looking for a mistake in the box or a clear opportunity.
Petrisky now to whip one in. Cross comes in. Straight at McLaren. He punches it away and it will be a corner. 5 corners so far for Brunswick Juventus now. Close to 65 minutes played.
I like what I'm seeing in these last few minutes. The pressure can be direct as long as it is pressure. At the moment, I think if we continue to want to play, we haven't quite got our act into gear, and Beaumaris is getting confidence of that. But the more pressure we can put on him.
Cross comes in. Oh, McLaren makes a meal of it. It's cleared off the line. Still there. And there it is. It goes in. Is it a goal? It is. Who's going to claim it, though, is the question. The referee's holding his hand up.
Don't know. He'd be walking away from there if it was a goal.
Baz is there.
He's issuing a...
McLaren's gone down. Medics are coming over. We've got 3 Beaumaris players on the ground holding their head. I'm not sure whether this is going to count, but having a look at the replay, Oliveira was the one that was closest towards goal. Referee's gone over to his assistant in Bailey Penuto.
I did say I liked what I was seeing, and that pressure needed to take the toll. Bit of conversation here, and we're not quite sure. I would have thought that if it was a goal, the referee would have pointed to the middle by now. The longer it goes, the less likely it's likely to be.
So McLaren still on the ground. The referee's having a discussion. He's come back over now, having to check up on McLaren. I don't think it is going to count.
Players making their way back, but not in position to kick off, so it doesn't look like it. And again, body language can be deceiving. He's up to his feet now. Let's see what takes place. I'm looking for the football. The football is going to be placed down.
So it won't count.
Still like to see that pressure build up. Not our best game at the moment, but we still need to put pressure on them, whichever way it comes. Corners, free kicks, hustle. It's a case of we need the 3 points at the moment. It doesn't look like our spacing, our ability to carry the ball through the middle and find some passes to get in behind them is working at the moment.
So McLaren brings it back into play. Sends it upfield. Brought down by Ackers. That one's... Morris happy to slow things down and frustrate Brunswick Juventus as much as they can. Simeoi just hobbling there a little bit. Can't afford to lose another defender as Simeoi wins that header. Good opportunity now. Nobbs has to go wide to Pollard. Brunswick Juventus now chasing the game. Just under half an hour, maybe 25 minutes or so left to go. Petreski.
Sitting very deep, Philip Petreski. As the crowd voiced exactly that opinion.
Miranda.
There's a bit of space on this side, but here we come now.
Here is Simeoi. Can he go for another run? But the forwards in Ackers cuts it off, and a bit of space now on the far side. Yeah, they've got to go forward. Good run here from Graham. 1-2. Heavy touch there, so controls not what it usually is. There's another darting ball over the top, cut off by Beaumaris. Again, it's poor football from both sides, really.
Yeah, that type of ball just plays into their hands a little bit. We haven't exploited the space on the left-hand side here when it's been available.
Carter gets out of trouble nicely now, seizes the opportunity. It's blocked. Still going forward.
One thing on his mind only, Carter, that was to get the shot across.
Gets it out to Lazaridis. Crosses it in, but overhit that time, and it's going out for a goal kick.
Not looking up, Terence Carter. One thing on his mind once he grabbed the ball. Don't know whether the shot was on. There's plenty of players in front of him, but I suppose you never know if you don't have a go. So McLaren looks to take as much time as he possibly can. Referee's adjusting his boots.
McLaren brings it back into play. Miranda to bring it back into play here. Goes short. Really the Skill level today has been very below par from our boys, Joe.
Yeah, don't know whether the breeze has got too much to do with it, but it hasn't been a great game technically to date. Can all change, of course, but Beaumaris look like they're happy to play on the break. Brunswick Juventus forcing the issue, plenty of numbers behind the ball. Might turn into a dour struggle towards the end.
Opportunity here. Can go wide to Lazaridis. He does. Bit of space again. Good overlapping run here. Mikulev trying to get things going now. Cuts back in. Cross comes in. No one there to meet it. They get another chance at it. Couldn't get it past the first man, Petreski. Cross comes in. It's a good one, Carter. Oh, he just couldn't get his angles right. He was on his own.
Bit of a missed opportunity there to at least get it on target, Terence Carter, but he's got his head to it. Just the timing was off.
McLaren now bringing it back into play. Given his final warning by the referee, so starting to move things along a bit quicker. Wynn taking that one off. Free header. Beaumaris now. Good work here by Sanchez. Gets out of trouble nicely. Beats two. Beats a third. Squares it to Vaz.
Hasn't had a bad debut, Felipe Sanchez.
Oh, and it's a shocking ball there from Petreski.
Petreski lets the team down by spraying it awkwardly wide. Yeah, young Felipe Sanchez on his return tonight has done a few good things through the middle, just not been close enough to the action to make it count on the scoreboard, but the endeavour seems to be there.
One back. Ball over the top. Big ass McLaren will happy to see that one go over the line. As we hit the 71st minute now. It's been... Time is of the essence at the moment now for Brunswick Juventus. They need a goal, and a goal is urgently required. We know they can score quick goals. We've seen that against Goulburn Valley Suns a couple of weeks ago, but tonight it's a very different game as Petreski wins that header. Beaumaris clear. Miranda looks to bring it in. Tries a short to Vaz. Good ball in the middle of the park. Oh, it's a bit of a mix-up there between Simeoi and Lazaridis now. Going forward is Grella. First real chance Beaumaris have had in a long time. Happy to just wait for numbers.
He's not the quickest player on the park, but he seems to find enough space. His touch is, and his vision's quite good.
Carter tried to flick it on, but no one on the end of it now. Beaumaris streaming forward here. Got to be careful. Diving tackle. Ackers trying to spin move out of trouble. Gang tackle there. They get out of trouble. He wins it back again. Petreski couldn't get it under control. It's a hot ball at the moment now. Finally, someone taking control. It's Petreski. Needs a bit of assistance. Slows things down. Puts a ball into Carter. Probably not the right decision as Beaumaris clear.
Bit ugly to look at the moment, Alex, from both teams.
Simeoi. Lazaridis. Carter dropping very deep. Oh, he's turned it over poorly there. Terence Carter now. Chance for Beaumaris. Ackers, one back by Carter. Good work by the big man. He won it back now. He's got to go forward. Is this the moment in the game? He pushes it out wide. Opportunity. Mikulev running into the edge of the box. He's waiting for it. Step over. Don't know whether it was a shot or a cross, but whatever it was terrible.
He did well, Terence Carter. Gave the ball away unceremoniously, but fought hard to get it back in. Tried to redeem himself, which he did. So our overall general play hasn't quite clicked tonight. There's still time to do that. 74-minute mark just ticked over, but we want to see some quick improvement from here on. He's got a bit of strike power on the bench yet still to use. Anthony Trajeski, who's already on, but Big Peter Marinkovic from upfield, capable striker, still may utilise him at some stage, the gaffer.
Beaumaris kick it out, and it's going to be a throw right in front of our own bench. Quickly taken. Got a bit of space now. Simioi tries to ignore him. Petrevski looks up, nothing really in front. Eventually lost one over the top. Lazaridis, good running there from the experienced campaigner. He's kept it in. Oh, gets around his man nicely now. Puts it in. Couldn't beat his first man again. Headers it back in on the volley. Takes a deflection. Beaumaris clear. Good run here from Simioi now, the captain driving forward. Faz with a bit of space. He fancies himself. Probably a bit too much from there as Sanchez goes wide.
Heat's on.
Going forward now. Starting to ramp up a bit more. Overlapping run. Miranda cuts back in. Crosses into the box. On the back is Lazaridis. He wasn't ready for it. He didn't expect it to come through to him. A missed opportunity.
Shot across the bow, a quick pace there, and nobody really ready for it. But Lazaridis probably had the best chance. Just wasn't ready to do that.
Sorry, that looks like Mikulev. It was.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Mikulev, 28.
Oh, pressure football now. Counting down to the whistle. Under 15 minutes left to go. Headed back. Simioi sends it forward. Free header. One back by Trajkovski.
Alex, I just have the vision of it looks like Beaumaris just slowing down a touch when they go forward. Don't seem to have the same potency. If we can keep this little bit of pressure up, just might be enough to get us over the drama.
Trajkovski there, outnumbered as they go push on forward. And it's going to be a free kick Beaumaris's way. Well, counting down the minutes now. Has Brunswick Juventus something left in the tank to do it in? Free header down for Grella, cleared by Simioi. High ball, Sanchez watches it. Mikulev. Trajkovski. Sanchez waiting for it there. Mikulev gets around his marker. And gets fouled off the ball that time by Mack.
Beaumaris unhappy, but the foul was there. We play on quickly.
Petrevski now out wide. Mikulev still on the ground. The cross comes in. Headed away. Petrevski wins it back. Trajkovski.
Just a little bit clumsy at the moment, Beaumaris. Maybe that tiredness is creeping in. It's a big ground. They're not used to it. Their home ground is...
Looks like a substitution here for Beaumaris.
Yep, Gaffer's recognised that too. Just looked like they're running out a little bit of a puff. Some of the late tackles. I can see an edge closer for a black and white score here with any luck.
So number 7 coming off and 17, Mark Antisev coming on. Number 7 is Brady Pollard.
Sooner we get back to parity, the sooner we're able to keep moving in the same direction.
Petrevski now. Deep ball. McLaren punches it away. Sanchez trying to muscle his way through.
Anywhere will do for Beaumaris. We go all the way back.
Choi
ignoring the pass, goes long.
Maybe it's probably, if in doubt, go direct route. Ooh. McLaren there.
Made a meal of it there, McLaren. Just clipped Oliveira on the way through by the looks of it.
Given away. Trajkovski. Carter goes wide. Sanchez down the line. Too many blue shirts in the way. They clear, but they turn it over again. Sanchez now. Can he weave some magic here? Cross comes in. Looking for the back post. Swing and a miss there that time from Ackers.
You feel like it'll be something innocuous if we score. A mistake or a fumble. It just looks like that type of game.
It's gone in the way of Brunswick.
Yeah. Some debris flows across the ground with some fairly strong winds at the moment.
So Beaumaris now trying to take as much time off the clock. Under 10 minutes left to go, plus stoppage time here. Brunswick leaving this very, very late.
Has been the norm in the last few home games, so we just hope to repeat it at the very least.
Simioi to Lazaridis. Looks upfield, looking for Carter. Almost got to him. Free header. Not the greatest of clearances that time from Bain. Forward running here, Grella now. The goal scorer. Takes a deflection. Simio's there, he cleans up. Got a bit of lucky break. Lazaridis just lofts it upfield. Sanchez just seems like a lot hungrier. Beaumaris now, turn it over. Petreski. All the time in the world. Vaz now, he needs to go now. Can he show us some flair? Beaumaris try to
Looking
get some
for
numbers.
the outside. Well, decides to go in. Runner was to the right, decided to chip it into the centre for Terence Carter, but not on the same length, and the ball wasn't good enough. As Sean Grella decides to take a bit of a rest, referee's pulled up the game. Could be a little bit of leg cramp there.
So medical come over, and I think it might be a sub as well here by our boys. It is, and it's a substitution here. So
Mikulev going off, 28.
Yep.
And 25 coming on.
Marinkovic, so new player coming on.
So big Pete Marinkovic, all the way from Upfield in the northern suburbs. Had a fairly good season to date. Looking to take his first opportunity in the black and white.
Oh, what a start to his career at Brunswick Juventus. If he can bring home...
Write your name in the tapestry of black and white football, Marinkovic, and this is the day to do it.
So Grella limps off as Brunswick want to get this game going now. So they'll be down a man.
Like a fairly good hamstring here for the young Sean Grella. He won't be too happy with that.
Cold evening. That's going to definitely pull up even more sore tomorrow. So
looks like a calf issue.
Chance now for Beaumaris. They'll bring it back into play through McLaren. Grella looks like wants to come back on. As McLaren that time.
Quick injury if he does.
There'll be a throw now for Brunswick Juventus. Lazaridis wants to get going. Grella still waiting. Marinkovic getting involved early. Free header brought down. Trajkovski. Here he is, Marinkovic, the new boy. Petreski goes wide to Miranda. Good cut in play, still going forward, 1-2. Sanchez trying to outmuscle his opponent, even though size disadvantage, and it's going to throw a free kick. Now this is again within range. This is where they need to test McLaren here. They really need to put a shot on target. I think they've only had one for the game.
Bit of a breeze behind it too.
Petreski looks like he's going to be a bit of an in-swinger.
Yeah, it'll be a cross.
Can he find someone? The wall creeps up dramatically there. The referee has to call that one back.
Bit of tall timber up there with...
Cross comes in. Again, no one there to meet it. A wasted opportunity.
It is a bit of a waste. Wasn't a bad ball. If somebody had gambled that it was going to get to the far post, would have been a simple tap-in. Probably the criticism of the night, the hunger, the adventure to actually make an impression on the game. It seemed a little bit lacking. But certainly the quality is a bit questionable tonight.
Simioi bulldozes his way through, gives away a free kick. Well, under 6 minutes left to go, plus stoppage time here. Every bit of...
Taking every opportunity they can, Beaumaris, to just string that clock out a little bit. Looks like he's settled on the left as a winger, Marinkovic, at the moment. At the moment in a defensive position, but I like the mobility that he's shown so far. leaving Terence Carter to do the bullocking work in the middle of the forward line. Beaumaris supporters quite vocal.
Oh, they know it's a massive 3 points for them. Cross comes in. Simioi. Oh, it's not the greatest of clearance, so the pressure's on now. Beaumaris just happy to hold it up there. Grella looks okay.
Dead to the world a couple of minutes ago.
Lazaridis. Marinkovic. Gave it a... It'll be a throw for Beaumaris now. As look to go towards the line. Lazaridis wins it back. Free kick. So they've just got to go forward at every opportunity they get now.
The 85-minute mark well and truly come and gone. Brunswick Juventus looking to get something out of the game at the very least.
It's a yellow card there for Grella.
Bit of time wasting by the big man. Can we repeat the story of a few weeks back and strike late?
Beaumaris clear. Free header. Miranda brings it down in centre circle. Just took too much time on the ball. Opportunity now. Oh, a bit too much of a stretch. Marinkovic goes back to Lazaridis. Lost one up to Petrevski. They've got to go forward now at every chance they get. It's last chance saloon here. Overrunning that one, but they've got a marker at the back. Trying to get through now. Nice little dummy. Edge of the box is Vaz. Cross comes in. Bit too much for Carter there. Well, it's just another chance.
Not able to get in the right position. Terence Carter just blocked off the ball a little bit.
McLaren to bring it back into play. 3 minutes left to go. A couple of minutes of stoppage time, so could feel like an eternity for Beaumaris here. It'll be a famous victory. Free header. Grella. Tried to cut that one off was Lazaridis.
They get what they required, and that was the ball going out in their favour. Time's the enemy now for Brunswick Juventus.
Quick throw. Long throw there. Simioi battling hard, the captain. Carter tried to meet it, just overran it. Trajkowski and Vaz. Vaz, good work by Trajkowski. Gets clipped from behind. It's going to be a free kick. So Petrevski wants to quickly move it along. He has to. Finally he does. Bit of space for Miranda now. Again, just sloppy play. Oh, good work. He's won it back now in the edge of the box. Squares it. Looking for Marinkovic, but he was behind his marker. And it'll be another throw here. So starting to ramp up the pressure now. Brunswick Juventus. Can they find something in the middle of the park? Simioi. Can he drive it forward, the captain?
Tried a wall pass, didn't come off.
Still going forward. We'll see our bodies. Is that going to be a free kick? Marinkovic battling hard. Beaumaris clear.
Looked like a shoulder charge to me, but obviously the referee's seen it differently.
The free kick, but not within range, so they get another chance here. Petrevski wants to move it along quickly now. It's all or nothing football here. They have to throw everything they can. Petrevski just gets everyone to go forward. Can he get someone on the end of it? Cross comes in, not much on there. Vaz brings it down, tries to do the audacious.
That ball holding up in the wind.
Carter, Marinkovic, back to Petrevski, goes wide. Sanchez now, showed too much of the ball. Petrevski's there to clean up. Cross comes in, headed away. Beaumaris clear.
Into the 90th minute now, and Beaumaris coping with it well so far.
And again now, this time they have to make this count. They've really got to test the keeper here.
Don't know whether you could hear that, but there's quite a bit of vocal support for Beaumaris here. They understand the importance of this, but nonetheless, with the breeze, we have a free kick for Brunswick Juventus. Usual culprit standing over it. Lucas Oliveira, Filip Petrevski.
He's got to hit the target this time. He has to. He couldn't beat the wall last time, but he has to hit the target.
It'll be Petrevski.
Petrevski, yep. So Petrevski now tasked with...
He's capable.
Can he find that gap?
McLaren telling the wall to close up.
It's Petrevski. Can he be the hero to secure at least a draw here in the 90th minute? It's Petrevski. He has a chance. Oh, it's hit the crossbar.
Very close.
Should have done that in previously.
Came off the top of the crossbar, didn't it? At the corner. Don't think McLaren was going to get there if that had dipped any sooner.
Beaumaris are a few minutes away from a big victory. Their last win came in round 9. It's been a long time between drinks. It is a massive loss of 3 points here for Brunswick Juventus if they don't secure at least a point. Vaz, try to look for the through ball. Petrevski now flicks it out wide to Miranda. Petrevski goes wide again to Lazaridis. Nice little touch. Still going forward, Lazaridis now. Back to Petrevski. Everyone in the attacking half here. They switch it out wide. Through ball.
Neat ball inside.
Cross comes in. Oh, no one's there. Shouts for handball. Referee's not going to give that one. Beaumaris clear. It's a foot race now. Got to be careful here. Going forward. Still in play. It's going the way of Beaumaris.
I didn't see the board go up, Alex.
I didn't either.
We're into, by the looks of ours, one and a half minutes in already.
I'd say it'll be at least 3 or 4 minutes. Beaumaris now centre forward. Anywhere and everywhere. For them doesn't really matter. Lazaridis now, can he find something forward? He's just got to go. He's got whatever he's got left in the tank. There's Marinkovic to his left. He's got to stay on side. Still running here. Oh, big challenge there. It's all ball, says the referee. Beaumaris now. They send it upfield. Anywhere will do.
Happy to milk some time, and as they are now, we find one of their players on the floor, Patrick Bain, complaining, bit of cramp. The referee has decided not to stop the game.
Play on is the call.
He knows it's wasting time.
Well, he's miraculously got up again as Lazaridis puts one into the box. Oh, it's headed the other direction. It's going to go for a throw here. Marinkovic goes over. And Quartermain says either you get off or you stay on. I'm not taking any more. He's told to get off.
Well played by the ref.
Actually, he's going to get the medic to come out, so...
Well, it's no good directing him over to this side and asking the medic to come out.
Troy's gone up as well, so they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink here.
The clock says 3 minutes of extra time have been played. We're into our 4th minute. Looks like a substitution's been made by Beaumaris.
So Bain will come off, looks like it.
Yep, Bain's going off. Big opportunity, big chance, last chance almost here for Brunswick Juventus.
Feel like it's now or never. Throw's got to come in, it's got to be long. Someone's got to meet it. Beaumaris clear it away. Another chance here. Cross comes in, it's a good one. Oh, it's headed back. McLaren makes a miraculous save there. Still not out of it. Beaumaris eventually win the ball now. They just got to send it forward. They do.
Had to make a save off his own player there was McLaren.
Good bit of play there from Miranda. Petrevski now. Swings at it wide. Lovely ball. Got opportunity here. Lazaridis. Cross comes in. Not the greatest of clearance. It's going back. Oh, chance for Vaz. Vaz has gone down. Referee says play on. Beaumaris now clear.
It's coming back.
Got to be careful here. Can't afford to drop their heads. Miranda again. We've played almost 4.5 minutes. Cross comes in. Vaz! It's gone wide.
Oh, I thought it was just crept into the near post, but it was the side netting. Oh, that's just taken the wind out of us here.
I think that might be enough. It might be just enough for Beaumaris to take a massive, massive victory here. Ref has a look at his clock. Petreski won the header. Beaumaris just send it forward. Choi is out of his box. Needs to make sure his distribution is good. He sends it forward. Carter flicks it on. It just had too much on there. McLaren picks it up. Take as much time off the clock as he can. He gets to hurry along. We've played almost 5.5 minutes. Graham clears.
Lucky we're still going because I'm not quite sure where the 5 minutes came from.
Graham, strong header. Simioi, not out of trouble yet. Last chance for Grella now. Can he seal all four? He points, he squares it. Good clearance in the end. They've just got to go forward now. Lazaridis. Carter can't get there in time. Petreski to Miranda. It's been 6 minutes of stoppage time played here. Not sure how much more there is left. He swings wide. Lazaridis is running on the end of it. Needs a bit of help. Crosses it in. It's more of a hope than anything. Vaz misguided it. And there it is. The full-time whistle sounds. And it is a huge, huge victory for the bottom place Beaumaris. They take it out 1-0 thanks to a goal from Sean Grella in the 39th minute. And they take home a massive 3 points.
Not what was required.
And Brunswick Juventus have nothing but themselves to blame. They really weren't in this game from the start to the finish. They put up a brave fight in the end, but it didn't really matter for anything. And Beaumaris finally win a game since round 9. So it's been almost 7 rounds since they last got 3 points. But what a 3 points it was. We want to thank everyone for watching at home. Also our sponsors. If it wasn't for them, we couldn't have done it. Joe Quality's Corner and Cornerstone Pizzeria. We want to thank you for their support. And our stream partner on Flow Media. On behalf of the team here, myself, Alex Sivkorowski and Joe Sala, we thank you for tuning in and we'll see you at the next home game. Thank you for watching.